Hi everyone, is it easy to be vegan? Let's take a look around. I would say it's definitely super fucking easy to be the everyday regular normal meathead. I mean, the system makes it so super easy to smash in the fatty, meaty, salty, fast junk food. There's opportunities and temptations everywhere. In the standard city, you probably don't have to walk more than 50 meters to visit the next McDonald's or Burger King or KFC or whatnot. Compare this to the availability of ripe fruit, for example. There are some grocery stores where you can't even find a single piece of ripe fruit in the whole grocery store. That's insane, it's crazy. And this is the point, guys, where we should get suspicious. Although almost everybody knows in the meantime that these fatty, salty, meaty junk food stuffs are extremely unhealthy, the system tries desperately to make consumption of these foods and consumption of animal products in general as convenient and easy as possible. Why is that? That doesn't make any sense, right? Well, we have to comprehend that we nowadays live in a world that is driven by money and economic growth rather than by common sense. So imagine that everybody would go vegan overnight now. Tomorrow is the world vegan. Imagine how many lives would be saved, how many lives of the animals that are tortured in this moment while I'm talking to you now in the factory farms. I mean, imagine how many lives would be saved. How much rainforest would not be cut down because we do not need more food to feed to this livestock anymore. Imagine all the animals that would be saved in this rainforest that live in the wild outside, which we are rotting out every day. Imagine how much global warming would be avoided. Imagine how much disease, how many human lives would be saved. How many heart attack, cancer, stroke cases could be avoided. Why is this not happening? Why? This is so strange. This is actually a win-win-win-win situation. Why is it not happening? But what about the money? What about the jobs? If the world went vegan overnight, imagine how fucking many jobs would be destroyed, which are working in this moment while I'm talking to you in order to destroy the planet, destroy people's health while being insanely cruel to the animals at the same time. Millions would be unemployed overnight. 9 out of 10 doctors would become unnecessary. 9 out of 10 pharmacies would become unnecessary. And the list goes on. Imagine all the farmers that produce grain to for feeding to livestock. All the transport companies that transport this grain to the factory farms. That transport the animals from the factory farms to the slaughterhouse. That transport the meat from the slaughterhouse to the grocery store. And the packaging companies, the McDonald's stuff, the Burger King stuff, the slaughterhouse stuff, the fisheries. I mean, the list is endless. Millions of jobs would be destroyed. And another thing is that as a vegan, especially as a health-oriented, whole food, plant-based, high-carb, low-fat vegan, you're not only a fucking badass, man, you're also a fucking bad consumer. Your food does only need to be harvested, transported and sold basically. So you do not generate any money for this system. You are, but only a very low amount compared to the money that you generate when you are consuming meat, financing all these industries, all the transport, all the packaging, financing all the pharmacy industries, the doctors, the healthcare, the health industry. Financing all that stuff by your surgeries and your treatments that you have to undergo when you're getting sick because of your meat consumption. You always have to keep that in mind. They don't want you to be vegan because then you do not generate any money for them. And this is also the reason why this change has to start with you, with the end consumer. No other authority or no other institution will ever truly promote veganism because it's simply not profitable for them. Don't be a noob. Don't follow the crowd to McDonald's, Burger King and other shitty stuff. Don't follow the crowd to the doctors, to the hospitals, to the pharmacies. You don't want to live a miserable life in illness all the time. You don't want to finance these unnecessary industries with your money. You don't want to experience a painful and slow death. Free yourself from this matrix. It might be inconvenient at the beginning, but soon you will feel the benefits and you will not regret it. Keep in mind that nothing in this world worth having comes easy. It's time to wake up. Go vegan. Catch you guys in the next video.